I'll be finishing up stuff like that. You see how I finished that off? I have a little piece right here to do, right? And a little piece like this right here. And I'll do the other side of the vanity as well. So I already did that was with 3/4. The stove is going to be there, so I don't really care about that much. But with this corner here, I really do want to make sure that it looks good. I should have put a 45 in there. I don't know why I didn't. Really actually makes me quite mad that I didn't 45 that, but can't do nothing about it now. So I'm just going to cut a little 1/4 round, sit her on top, and call it good. Okay. Measurement. Inch and 3/8 plus 3/8 is inch and 3/4. I'll have to notch that out. Piece of crap right there. All right. Yeah, really makes me mad that I did not 45 this. I should have 45'd it. But I didn't. Yep, should have 45'd it. Oh my God, there's no getting around it now. There's no getting around it. Really pisses me off. Whatever. Well, that's inch and 7/8 plus 7/16. Inch and 5/16. 2 inches and 5/16. 2 and 5/16. 2 and 5/16. This keeps pulling sealant, so I'll put the sealant where it wants to go. Okay, 2 and 5/16. 2 5/16. I'll just go 2 3/8. Odin, come. Come. You don't want to get hit, Pop. You're going to get hit, you keep doing that, old boy. You don't want to go get hit, Pop. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Get the ball. Get it. Find it. Get the ball. Get it. Get it. It's a toy. It's a toy. That dog will go all day long. And I wish I could do it with him, but I can't. Remember, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It really will help my channel. I'm sorry to keep bothering people, but they shadow banned me for listening to music, and basically my outreach to the community is no longer. I don't have an outreach anymore. So if you happen upon my channel, it'd be a huge help if you could subscribe. That owl is going pretty heavy. Wow, that's like glove tight fit. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna go cut. Whoa! Wow, what's happening? I smell cocaine. What the hell? Don't worry about right now. Do your work, please. Hello, boss. How are you doing? Doing good, time pass. Wow, there's a lot more people on here that I haven't seen. How you doing, guys? YouTube banned you for listening to Taylor Swift. Wow, that sucks, bro. Yeah, man. Kevin Tierney, hi. Like it so far. I smell crack. You guys are great. I smell poo. Well, Kevin, thank you very much for the support there. And I will do exactly what you just said. We're just going to keep grinding. There is no one on this earth that can actually stop someone unless it's yourself, right? You know, obviously, physically, probably people could do that. Is that beard, or did you dip your chin in chocolate, my friend? Well, basically, it was a goatee, but then I have to sit at this house all day, every day, 7 days a week until it's done. I live over there. So basically, I'm in a cave and I don't have any helpers. just please subscribe, everybody. Please subscribe. It'd be a huge help to my channel. And you guys can learn what's under this. So my garage was burnt down. We're not going to go into any details. However, I was threatened, and then 6 hours later, that happened. Basically, I have no place to put anything anymore. So all of my stuff is scattered all over the place. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Is that, my favorite part is one of the, me guess to Freddie. Sergio Armando Piquero Torres. That's a cool name, man. Armando. Hey, what's Fonzie like? He's cool, man. Fonzie's cool, bro. In my mind, it ain't how it goes. Like and subscribe, everybody. Hit that like button. Love me too. Whoop. What's up, Scott? See, Odin's having a good time with you. I was just talking to Nikki about burning myself. You think it's a good time to burn, huh? It's doing all right? It's a little wet, but it's all right. Yeah. Yeah, I ought to get on it because that helps the ticks big time. Yes, sir. What do you suggest I do on that heavy, big stuff right there? Just burn it all like it is? You got it. I'll go around the whole perimeter this year for you. No ticks. See ya. Where did everybody go? Hit that like and subscribe, everybody. So I just put in a piece of, what do they call it? It's like finial flute trim. Finial flute trim. And now I'm just using up some of my old, some smaller nail scan. Lovely. I should have put a 45 on this corner. whoa. All right. All right, so now I have some 1/2 inch. It'll bug me till I don't cut it. So it looks like we're cut. Anybody there? Nobody there at all? Man, what is going on with the world today? What's happening, people? Not one person on here? No, I'm not shadow banned. Not at all. $29 7/8. What's happening? Putting in this quarter round. 29 7/8. All right, 2 at 29 7/8. We got this 1/2 inch quarter round. We're gonna get this done, out of the way. It's pretty cool, right? $29 7/8. You know what? I knew that was going to happen, and I still let it go. I don't. Bob's on my right. Bob's my right-hand man. There it is. So that point. $29 7/8. Okay, that's close enough. We'll do that one more time. I don't know why that was so loose. So this is a compound miter cut. 2 pieces. Like and subscribe, guys. How's it going, Rob? Hell yeah, got those measurements right. Let's get it, but guys, let's get it. Ooh. Don't quote me, but I believe this is the last 2. These are the last 2 pieces. You can see I just gave it this type of finish like that, so it just kind of, I did the same thing up in these, these 2. I put quarter round right up there, like in a V formation, and I beveled it off like that same exact way. Instead of like, you know, going up a 1/4 inch perpendicular and then 45 in it, like offs, but leaving that 1/4 inch perpendicular. I did that yesterday for all these shelves. All those shelves in there, those all have that style. I can zoom in for you. So I left just a 1/4 inch high perpendicular and 45 the rest. Wow. Well, hit that subscribe button, buddy. Hit that subscribe button. Oh, shoot. I don't swing that way, but, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. You do what you're going to do. So I'm going to pull this stuff here. Get that nice and square. Okay. Wow, that looks amazing. Yeah, that does. That looks amazing. Okay. Hit that subscribe button. Big help to the channel. Big help. Oh. Holy shnikes. Come on. So, what's been good in you guys' life? Put it in the chat. Tell me something good happened to you, please. I need to know. I want to see exactly the blessing. I want to hear the blessings. What do we got going on? Give me something positive. I might as well just mute my channel. I swear to God, people don't like my voice or something. They hear me talk and they're like, see you later. I gotta go take a blade off this. Every time, as soon as I start talking, it's fucking see ya. There it goes. I appreciate it, Chris. Appreciate it. If you don't mind sharing this to your friends, it'd be a huge help. They shadow banned me the other day because I was listening to the radio. You know, I was in a groove. I really wanted to hear some songs. I probably shouldn't have, but I did. And now I'm on a shadow ban. They're slowing my algorithm down. So the more people share and give me support to my channel, the better. Because it'll show them that I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, basically, I don't know. All I know is I got a lot of work to do, not a lot of time to do it. So I got that. I'm pretty sure I'm done with carpentry. I can't think of anything else that I might be able to build that will better anything here. I didn't take that down. Someone did. See, they're banning my... Yeah, we're doing good. She's starting to learn how to crawl. She's learning all that stuff. She's doing really well. I wish I was over there with her right now, but I have to work. She loves her daddy. She loves me a lot. When she sees I'm up, she gets all, I want to see you, you know. All right, so basically I need to clean this place. I can see you're a great dad. Yeah. How long have you been a sub? Did you just watch one of my last videos? Yep. Check it out. This is for emergencies. That swings her. It spins the thing on top. It vibrates. Does all kinds of fun stuff. If I can't hold her or whatever. Usually it's for when Mama Bear comes here. But if I'm smoking, they can't come in at all. They're super busy right now anyway. I want a cigarette. I gotta clean this place out, guys, and I don't want to. No, a couple weeks ago. Oh, okay, yeah. You know, I thought you looked familiar. It's crazy. I can remember names, I can remember faces, but I can't put faces to names or names to faces. You know what I mean? I have good memory. I just have a hard time putting names, face, name. I have a lot of caulking to do. I'm just gonna do the high stuff and I'll clean. I'll try to stay away from the lower horizontals. I'll do the mop boards another day. I know these doors need to be done. I don't want to clean today. I'll do that tomorrow. But I do have to seal. And there's a lot of it. I have 5 doors to do. I've only done 2. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. And if you can, share this to your channel. I'm literally just a guy from Maine. I own my own construction company and I bought a multi-unit. I'm trying to make it so that I can work half time pulling money in while building and fixing my own houses. Basically, it's the only way that I'll have anything to my name when I die, right? We're trying to build all this wealth so that we die with something. I don't get it, but I need to give my kids something, you know? I don't want my whole life to be worthless. So I'm trying to make it so that all my kids can have a house or something, you know? Put my own money into my own equity, my own appreciation. My work will go into my own appreciation and sweat equity, and my money will go into my own mortgage equity. So I've built up so many different areas, so many different communities. You know, I probably put $5 million in just sweat equity in the area that I'm from. So, well, that's the thing though. If I don't, basically I should have been doing this 6 years ago, but I had one guy that did the Navy's taxes for 35 years, took all my tax paperwork for 3 years, took my payments, took everything, all my money, and lost my paperwork, didn't even file at all. So then it took me 2 years to even figure out everything from there. So now I'm 5 years into owning my own business. I'm supposed to have a house like 4 years ago. And and then I had a bad breakup where she completely destroyed all of my credit and took most of my money. And then, what else? Now I've been in a good relationship, nice healthy house, nice healthy home. Everything's been great. We've been slowly getting, more and more, basically just loving each day more and more every day. So, I've finally been able to accumulate something with a good partner, because every great man or every great woman needs a good partner, Basically, it takes two, and definitely the other one can't be ruining everything you're trying to fix. And so I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball. How's that? And I know I cannot beat time. I'm not trying to beat time. I'm just trying to do something, just something. At least do something once a day. Once a day, I wake up and I just want to do something, because I know that as long as I do something every day, then production will happen. But I went through a little phase last year where I laid in bed. I laid in bed and I healed. I had a pretty bad, basically my father died, and I kind of was just out to lunch mentally, and I needed to have a retreat for my brain to just kind of come back to earth in a way. And I laid in bed for almost 8 months last year, doing nothing. So this year I'm doing better mentally and coming out of it, I got we have a new baby that helped a lot. But yeah, no, I love what I do. I just wish, I'm so used to doing this with 3 or 4 guys, 3 or 4 people. At least have one man over here hanging out. So it's cool to talk to you guys just like I normally would all day on the site, on the crew, work in other places. It just so happens that this is my own house, so, but I still try to treat it like a job site, minus the cigarettes. Now I'm gonna paint this whole place. Every square inch of this place will be either painted, stained, or cleaned very well with disinfectant and Pledge or Windex, So as soon as I paint, I can't smoke at all. But that won't matter because I'll only have a few more days after I paint. I chose to hold off on plumbing. I gotta plumb out the wall and hook up my faucets after I paint. Just because the kitchen, I need to paint inside there. And I could do it, I probably will spray that out inside, build the bench, and then get that going. But I really don't need it because I have water right here in the hose off my water bladder. So I have water and I have a drain, and I have what I need for that. I'd say I'm about, I hope I'm 8 days. I estimated 9 yesterday. So if I do enough to further production the way I was hoping, 8 days and I should be done. But I'm very picky and I have a certain way to do things. So I'm not going to sell my soul and leave a bad product, especially on my own job, my own house that I'm responsible for. I don't even want to look at it unless it's perfect, you know? And there's a few things that I messed up, I wish I didn't do, or I did better or whatever, but there's still light years more than if I didn't do anything at all. So basically that's my spiel for the week, I guess. I've been in here for the last 8 months, 9 months. Congrats on your accomplishments. How many kids do you have? I have 3 children. I've raised another boy until he was 10 years old in the previous relationship. So I could call him my son, but hello, how about the music on the channel? I think it's a problem when a channel makes money, music demonetize it. I don't make any money on my channel, Jim. I didn't understand it. Hello, about the music on the channel. I think it's a problem when a channel makes money, the music demonetize it. This is the thing, right? So like, you can watch YouTube channels where the guy's just like over here, you know, and the whole other thing is like someone else. It's a whole other production. They get away with it. There's guys that listen to shady rap, or there's people that, you know, critique and talk about the music as it's playing, and they're like, oh, wow, this is this, and I wonder how he was thinking. But I can't tile and listen to the radio? That's crazy, man. I was tiling, I wasn't, and I don't even make money, so I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But they definitely shadow banned me, 100%. Before I was doing that, I was getting like 75 people, normally, at least 20, 30 people. And now it's like maybe 6 or 7. It's crazy. We're trying to figure out how to reach YouTube to tell them, look, I understand, I won't make videos with music in them. Unless it's my own. I do make music, I play guitar, you know, so I could play my own stuff, I guess. I like my stuff, that's why I make it. I'm not very good, but I catch a rhythm and, you know, pick away and have a good time with it. So, I don't know. Befuddled, absolutely befuddled. I don't get it. Maybe those other channels have lawyers where there's like freedom of rights of whatever, constitution, I don't know. TikTok allows it, other channels allow it. I think Facebook allows it too, but not YouTube. And another thing, what was it, Dragon something, he was trying to link into the channel with me and do a live, like go live with me. And you hit the go live link, and if you want to add anyone, you have to literally go through Facebook, your phone, email, something. They don't give you a YouTube thing where you can then plug in their name and just stay on the platform and allow them into your live, split screen it. YouTube really should probably do that. They would have way more people, because like let's say Jim, let's say if you wanted to talk to me, right? Show me your face and all that, right? And talk and show me something. If you had like, let's say you had a tool that like no one knows about or something, you could go live and we could chat, whatever, have a cigar, whatever, you know. But YouTube doesn't have that, and I think that would be $1 million idea. It would definitely raise their view time, big time, you know. I have to clean this place. This place is so dirty. So dirty. It's like, I just tiled 3 different backsplashes. Did a bunch of carpentry. Yep. Wow, there's grout down on the vanity. I've had that vanity for 11 years. I stored it in my basement forever, knowing that my first house I ever bought, the first bathroom I did, I was gonna use it, and I did. It survived a flood. There was water almost to your kneecaps in that flood, and it survived it. It must have been up on the pallets or something. What the? So this live thing, what is it? I don't know why they keep retracting. Why do you want to know if I fart? That's weird. Bro. Probably. Most likely. Most likely. I'd like to be sponsored, to be honest. That would be cool. But I need to up my game if I do that. I need a real editor, like someone that can chop these videos up into nice segments. I mean, I can do that. I've done it before. But it just takes so much time, and I don't have any more time. I've basically wasted probably a month screwing around with that camera out of the last 8 months. You know, and it's just sucking the life right out of this place. So, but at the same exact time, I don't want to do this undocumented. I want to show people the great lengths that you have to go to get it done. I don't want to just show an end photo and say, there it is. Look how easy that was. Like Harry Houdini performing a magical act. That's exactly what it is, a delusion. So You know, they can look really nice when they edit videos and cut months and months and months of work out and say, look how quick that was. It only took us a weekend. And it's like, okay, yep, probably 6 people worked all weekend to get that done, you know. The more people you have, the faster everything goes. Remember that. Three people together can get done probably twice as much as 3 people alone. And I've tried and true tested that in real time. I've owned a company for over a decade and I've seen it. Way more productive together. Way more. All right, where is it? Well, I do. Well, Pot Dragon, that's the one. You said, you go, why can't we live stream together? And I'm thinking, why can't we? That'd be cool. You know, if you hit the link in and you guys can split screen or quad screen, you can get everybody on the chat having video. You know, this chat thing down there, it's cool, but it's kind of old school now. If we could do video, LinkedIn, like LinkedIn video. I know there's other channels doing it right now, but YouTube doesn't have it. And for their live, that would be huge. Cleaning up the little towels here. Wow. Aye. See you later, Puck. Right? Yeah. Ah. Hey. Good night, Max. Catch you tomorrow, brother. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Wow. Take care, brother. Take care. Hey, if you guys ever had a client where they're like, well, it's going to take you that long, all you got to do is just, you know, just like that. Yep, hold on. Hold on. Abra-ca-fucking-dabra. Voila. That's all it took me. Now pay me. No, this stuff takes time, yes. Well, are you going to charge me for like in between? Like when you talk to your friend? Or you give an order over there and make sure they're doing that? Like in between, you actually like touching the wall and like managing, are you going to charge me for that? So companies can't charge for management anymore. Well, guess we don't have any more management positions in the world. No, if you're a manager, you're worthless. No, no one can pay for that anymore. It's like, okay, because you understand my business model does not mean that you can literally pick it apart and tear it down into little fractures and then tell me what you'll pay me for. You don't do that to Ford. You don't do that to, your grocery store, your hardware store. You don't do that to you don't do that to anyone else, but you try to do it with me. So what I do, I just say, I'm too busy. With those types of clients, can't work for them. Sorry. Too busy. I got too many other people that don't want to pick my job apart. If you just leave me alone and let me finish, you'll have one of the best ones around. If you want to fuck with me, I'm not going to do the work. Because what happens is they end up just stealing your money and not paying you. Then you got to chase them down in court, and it's a long drawn out battle. It's like, it's okay for them to scream at you, but you can't raise your voice back. I love that. The double standards, They can threaten your life. They can holler at you. They can steal your money, rip food right out of your kid's mouth. But you can't raise your tone. You can't. It's like, really? You're the victim now that you've stolen my money? GFY, how's that? Beat it. Lose my number. Lose my number. Okay. Oh. Take this one. Bring this little thing back. How's everybody doing? Oh, there's only one person. I'm so popular. What's up, babe? Oh, it's Mom. How you doing? What's up, guys? My mother just stopped in to say hi. She has to travel back and forth to her work. So when she comes through, she usually stops in. Because she has a house down the peninsula, all the way at the end. So, it's pretty nice, you know, close. I ain't been close with my mom for, like, moving distance-wise. We haven't lived very close together for over 10 years. Until this last couple years. So, we try to do Sunday dinners together. We try to, you know, say hi at least. Because she also knows that we're going to be moving back to Rocklands at some point. At basically any point after I get this apartment done. There's a couple of jobs I'm going to do, and then we're bouncing. I have to fix the exterior of this house, basically. And to do that, I got to do a few jobs to float, and then I'll be able to float for a little while, fix this house up, and then we can move to the next place. Because I already see how my kids' next school is going to be. And they're highly woke. And because I'm just so handsome, the principal, you know, is very nefarious towards me. So, it is what it is. Whoa, there's one. Yeah, basically, it only makes you the dummy if you allow them to continue to mess with you, right? So, like, if you don't know anyone's gonna do bad things to you, then okay. But once you know that they are and you continue to allow it, well, now that's on you, and they're the one laughing, right? Even family members will steal from you, you know? And when that happens, you just can't have them around your stuff because for some reason they think that, you know, it's okay to steal your white sunglasses and drill sets and whatever else. Whatever else they can get their hands on. Batteries. Yeah, I know it was you. But we're not going to go there. So, I got that. Oh, I got to hit that nail in. Doing all the finish work here, guys. This is what makes the place beautiful. This is what makes the place beautiful. The transformation. Gaps and cracks. Dirty. This whole, everything here is just smoked. I need to clean this place. I go down there, I guess I'll finish top side off. Did you know that 75% of the noise that you hear from another room is coming from underneath the door? Like literally the crack in the door. So you can soundproof basically all you want, but it's always gonna leak a little bit of sound because of the hole in the door. Now, you can use angles in hallways to stop that, but that takes, you know, ingenuity and all that stuff. Sound bat insulation, sound bat insulation, that's the good stuff. If I find a crack, I'm filling it. It's that simple. Alright, let's get these wiped down. I want to get too far ahead of myself. Look at this. Oh, stop it. For crying out loud. Alright. Cool. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Whoa, what happened here? There we go. Whoops. Hey, babe. Okay. I stripped out that bolt already. Well, not the bolt, but yeah, the bolt. Damn, I'm gonna have to glue that little bastard. Where did the caulking go? There it is. You see over here? There it is. Oh, that was a fart right there. Excuse the hell out of me. Just that door would just stay shut. I gotta wash this off. That's bad. Gotta give it new water. Okay. Okay. There. All right, I'm sick of it already. There. Okay. Shart. What's up, BMK? Okay. So now I have to go down. I have to do this door hinge down, and then I have to come back up and go all the way down here and then up the other door. I've already got this left side of the vanity, gone up and around. I'm checking my high up stop, making sure that's all looking good, because it will split, you know what I mean? So you're gonna make sure that you still got good adhesion. Now, I do plan to coat this at least 2 times. I gotta come through with a vacuum, and I just don't want to clean today. So tomorrow, we're gonna go in here and just clean this whole damn place. Cool. What do you do for work, BMK? So I'm sealing up this bathroom. I've been sealing up all the gaps and cracks around the house. I'm done with all the carpentry. I did a little bit of finished carpentry today, throwing some quarter round in, and I trimmed out like here, I'll show you. Right there. See that all the way up? From there down on both sides of the vanity, and a couple other areas. But this thing, I'm telling you, bro. All right. So we're good right there. Cool. Sweating my friggin' brains out here. All right. I'm just seeing how far I can get in sealing all these doors off. What do you do for work, BMK? Industrial scaffolding, construction type stuff. Killer, yeah. So you hook up to like hospitals and stuff like that. Is it inner city or is it big city stuff or small city stuff, small town, or is it the blue scaffolding with the planks and Silver Cross members? See, I use pump jacks. That's what I use. I use pump jacks. But I've used them all. I'm just saying, that's what I bought into when I purchased when I started my company. I bought into the pump jack version of all that. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. There. Doors are shut. Now I just pissed off the neighbor's dogs. Good enough. Yeah, my knees are pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Just my right knee. I got in a car accident, and I'll tell you, just so horrible. Every day, just constant pain. No, I didn't. Someone hit me. Someone literally. I was on the sidewalk, walking my bike, and the car hit me. Threw me about 30 miles per hour. It hit me. So it threw me like 16 feet. My feet were like 7 to 10 feet in the air as my body dragged, and then as I fell, my elbows dragged on the ground. It was horrible. Blew my leg right off out of all of its joints. My right side, from my knee down, ankle, everything was displaced. My shoes were found probably 40 feet away. It was crazy. I got hit hard. Just street kids. They lost a regular fight that they started for no reason, and they lost another one. So they kept getting drunk, and anytime we walked by, they would throw shit at us, chase after us, and try to fight us, hollering at us. And all we did was ever just defend ourselves, and then all of a sudden, one of their older brothers or something, he showed up one night, and he was just sitting there in the car waiting for us to leave that house. He missed us as he went by, and then he put it in reverse. He stayed straight until he got to us, and then he just cut the wheel hard and hit us hard. So, it curb stomped my buddy. It was bad. Literally, the car itself ran over my buddy's head in between the curb and the pavement. Like, I saw it. I watched it happen. It was crazy, dude. It was the last thing I remember seeing. And all of a sudden, I was like flown in the air, 16 feet away. Wild. We just couldn't believe that they would start a fight, lose, and then for no reason either. Like, we didn't even know who they were. We had no clue. Come to find out, they were like from a bigger city, more southern, and for some reason, they didn't want any other military-aged men on their street, I guess. I don't know. They wanted to say that was their block, but my buddy had lived on that street for how long? It's alright. They ended up getting more beatings, trust me. Like, very bad beatings. It wasn't good. And then the guy ended up going to jail that hit us. So, yeah. Not cool. I need another rag. Got a bunch of them made up. Tomorrow, I'll be coming in, getting every dust molecule out of this place. I should have done it before I started all this sealing, but it'll be fine as long as this stuff cures overnight. I'll leave all the doors open, put a couple fans on. It'll be fine. Just remember, just because you stick your finger in your belly button and brown shit comes out, don't mean it's your asshole. Gotta remember that, okay? Oh, kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, just another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Make ya holler. Okay. We gotta do the opposite side. Both power plant stadiums, most simply bridges, mostly system scaffold, but we do frames, hanging platforms off bridges. Yeah, for painting, elevator cars, on big projects, tons of shit actually. Swing state, that's killer, dude. Yeah. Sometimes, I guess. Oh, but yeah. That's the thing, it's hard work. People forget a lot. You know, homie quit school because of recess. We don't play around here, right? We play like homie, and homie doesn't play. Ginger ale. Swing. So I'm gonna do these inner jams and then this outer frame here. What did I do with it? Ha! It's in my hand. Remember, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, here we go. Where's my... Fuck that dust brush go. Oh, don't do this to me. Right in my damn pocket. Alright. gotta vacuum all this, I tell you. All right. Let's get it. Remember, when you seal, you don't want a big bead. You're actually wiping the bead off. And as you wipe it off, you're forcing it deep into the crack. And you're trying to just make sure that there's no, like, there's no tail, like a feathered edge. You're trying to make sure that feathered edge is like really feathered and gone. And you're just pushing in as hard as you can as you swipe. And that's why I say you're really not putting a lot of sealant down at all. It's just, but you got to get it there or else it will look undone. Basically the air will form a crack. And we're not looking for that. We don't, so if there's a crack, there'll be a big black gap there. It'll look like crap. So, we just put a little in. You're making sure that you fill the void completely though. You don't want air in there is what I'm trying to say. You want it to be completely full of sealant. That way it's getting the maximum surface area hold because it's trying to grip. It's gripping the walls. Any extras, just go right into your nail holes. So I've already gone through with a sponge sander and sanded all, if you look you can see it's kind of light on the edges. I've already sanded all the boogers off. I've already pulled all the gross stuff out of there. So that's why I'm able to get away with this sealant so nicely without having to stop and pull boogers and all that crap. You see, I'm just doing the bottom like 3 foot. Now the reason I'm doing that is so that when I stand up and do the inside up top, I don't have to go all the way to the ground. I can come down to about knee or waist height and I'll be done. So I'm still in the inner jam area. And then I'll come out and I'll do the face that you see now. cool. Clean this up. We just don't want any dust near it because my rag will pick it up or whatever. I don't want dust getting in it. So a little extra. Fill in the holes. Unfortunately, there's a lot of holes because it basically was put together very, very wrong. Couple of doors. So the doors that have a lot of holes in them, it's because I had to take them apart and rebuild them because they were so poorly built. So I'm gonna do all the holes first, and then I'm gonna run my lines up, and then I can stand up, do the top side of the jamb, and then I'll do the face that you see out there. Now I'm wiping all this sealant down until I don't see any on the face. So I'm making sure it's just the void that was filled. I got a wet rag. It wipes all the feathered edges right away. And it just simply fills the void. That's all. Clean my tip. Find a hole, push it in. I'm just pushing it deep into that void. Ow! Okay. Cleaning those up. Now I'll start pulling. Up. Cool. Okay. Clean these lines up. See, I'm basically just pushing it deeper in the void, making sure there isn't boogers. I want a nice clean line and no feathers at all. We're just wiping everything right away. Sometimes your rag will have to get, you have to wet your rag down again. That's fine. Cool. Yep. So now, well, I'm almost to the end on this. Couple of holes here. Cool. See, that's the slip jam right there. So that's gonna take quite a bit of sealant to fill it because it's quite hollow. There we go. When your rag starts to feel plasticky, you want to get rid of that. Hey, Mom. I never realized so much caulk went into a door frame. Although I need to fix one of my doors actually. Now I know I'll be a caulking motherfucker. The tiles look pretty damn good back there. Thank you. Yeah, just seal, seal, seal before you paint, you know. It's actually better to prime it first, but this is a primer, so that's why I'm just going right to it. It's already been primed. All my walls have already been primed. You know, there's very little here that hasn't, so. I'm running it. I'm gonna seal, tape, and spray. I'll spray everything. Yep, that's the last of it right there. Cool. Tube done. I just barely nibble the edge off. Tiny bit. That's almost too much, but got plenty of angle there. And I leave that little flapper thing. If it starts to get irritating, I'll cut it off. But kind of actually helps with this tiny, tiny stuff. Make sure, okay, it's that one right there. So remember, you're not really leaving a lot of sealant. You're not even putting a lot down. You're gonna try to be a minimalist here. Less is more, kind of like the art teacher taught you. Less is more, right? We don't want to waste it all at once. You don't want to have to clean the big mess that you lay if you drop a bunch of sealant. Then you just, it ends up being a huge mess. It's always best to just hit it once more with your gun rather than having to spend an hour fixing it. So I'm trying to get as face flush as possible on this seam and stuff that hole right full of sealant. Because the deeper I get it in there, the better hold it'll have, which will give it the most longevity. And it'll really set itself deep. Remember, I had to take like 3 doors completely apart, so there is a lot of nail holes because there was twice as much nails as normal, taking it apart and then putting it back together. So I just forced what I could deep into that crack. Now I'll just feather it out. This rag is really wet, so it does a good job. Now once this is painted, it'll flow just like butter. As long as you get everything. You want to try to hit every single spot where the wood connects to another piece of wood, really. Because that's air gap, air flows behind it, and it pushes the air away from the paint, away from itself before it cures. And then all of a sudden, you've got a gap. And sometimes there's so much air coming out of it that it will just, it makes you seal it. Like it makes you caulk it because you can't paint it enough. Sometimes, some gaps will just, it don't matter how much paint you put on it, you got to fill it right in tight with sealant to get it to not gap out again. Here we go. Almost there, guys. I'll do this door and call it a day. Problem is, these doors have been taking about an hour a piece because there's so many. But this is the split jam. You can get it right at Lowe's. You can get them at Home Depot too. It's the gelled one, split jam. They're super cheap. They are a little bit cheesy, but you can do a little bit of work to them and make them nice, you know. It saves you a lot of time. Giving you both sides trim, you get the jam, you get the door, you get everything. Hinges, you don't get the doorknob, but $138 or $128, you can't go wrong. For all this, that would take me forever to build all that. So it's worth it to me anyway. Well, we're getting close. Doing that with your square edge of your Purdy knife. It kind of just makes it look formal, cleans it up, squares it out. Cool. Just a little more to do. And I'm done for the night. Gotta earn that dinner. Gotta earn that dinner. Okay. Sometimes it's just too dry, you know. Gotta moisten her up. Gotta mold it like clay in a way. Cool. Wow, that thing's missing the top of its scalp. Gonna have to form it with this square edge and hope it doesn't go everywhere. Well, that does it, folks. I'm done for the night. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Keep doing what you're doing. The views will come. Real people recognize real people. I appreciate that. You know what? Wow, my hair is all fucked up. All right, guys. Appreciate you. I'll catch you at the next one. God bless y'all. Subscribe.